What is happening, people? Welcome to the channel. Basically, what I'm going to be doing here is just talking to you about me, about what I do in life, basically, what gets me through day by day as a man, and how I improve daily as a man. So, yeah, if you like what I'm saying, then stick around. If not, I couldn't give a toss. It's mainly for me, to be fair, because I can look back on this and then I can see that the principles that I've instilled in my life has helped to reach the success that I will achieve later on in life. So, yeah, basically, it's like a sort of a self-documentation thing where I can just talk shit, sense as well. But yeah, without further ado, no messing about. May as well just get straight into it. So, how I'm sorting my life out, like a fucking G. Address the problem. The problem is you. This is the first problem that I had to address with myself. I was the big problem. I was the problem. Most of the time, if you're not where you want to be in life, you are the problem as well. So, what I mean by that is, personally speaking, this is me. I'm just speaking about me, all right? This is nothing, literally, I'm not saying here, do this and do that, and this is how you should think, and this is how you should do whatever. I'm just telling you what I do and what is making me a better man day by day, okay? This is what has changed my mindset completely. This whole video is going to be about what I am doing to sort my life out, and what I've been doing for the last 2-3 years, what I'm now doing in full. I mean, there may be a few things that I've left out, but what I'm going to share in this video is literally what I've been doing, what I do day by day, just to try and what I do day by day, which is going to make me the man I want to be, which is making me the man I want to be, and which is going to bring me all the success that I want in the world. So, how I'm sorting my life out. Address the problem. Problem is you. Most likely, the problem is all of you. Your attitude towards people and life is just shit. What mine was shit. I just constantly moaned about everything. Why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? You know what I mean? I never asked how can I, which I'll get into, but I always asked why, and I had this victim mentality, which will never get you anywhere in life. You cannot have a victim mentality. Your outlook on life cannot be limited. You can't have a limited mindset. You need to think and believe you can do anything, but that also needs to be backed with action. You can't just sit around and do nothing and tell yourself you're going to get this and that. If you're not doing nothing, you won't get shit, all right? No money, massive problem for me. I've never had fuck all money growing up. We've always struggled, so that is a massive driver for me, okay? No money, it just fucks everything, you know? If you're not financially literate, then when you get money, it just goes out the window anyways, so it's just a never-ending cycle. You're always in debt, you know, you just always got the credit card, and you're paying off the credit card at the end of the month, and then you're just in that never-ending cycle when you need to use that credit card every month because you never have that extra piece of your wages. So you need to stop fucking doing that. I stopped fucking doing that, and that's fucking keep out of shape. So I was completely out of shape. I mean, I'm still slim now. You could say skinny, but I mean, under the shirt, I've got a bit of muscle now. I can't stress how important being in shape is. I've seen people get so much respect just for the shape that they are in. It is a respectful thing. Every man respects another man if they are in shape. You know, you can't fault a geezer that looks like fucking Hercules. Do you know what I mean? unless he's a complete and utter twat, then that's a different story. But yeah, being in shape just gains you a lot more respect. When you walk into a room, someone looks at you and thinks, right, yeah, this geezer cares about himself. He's striving to be the best person that he can be. He looks after his body. He's a savage. That's what you want to. That's what we want people to think. You know what I mean? If you walk into a room and you're fat, no one really takes notice of you. They might have a little chuckle or whatever. If you walk into a room and you're skinny, and none of your fucking clothes fit you properly, and you just look out of place. And that was me. Oh man, fuck me, that was horrible. But yeah, never again will that happen. Because now the gym is a huge part of my life. Massive on the mental, massive on the mental, and yeah, it is one of the most important things that has helped me transform to the person that I am. It's good for the discipline, it's good for mental health, it's good for physical strength, physical look. You just one stat that you have to max, but there's multiple stats to max in this game. So yeah, just make sure that you're staying in shape. I mean, I'm talking to myself here. Make sure you're staying in shape. Do not fuck about, all right? Shit job. Most people that work as an employee have a shit job. People around you are just sheep. They don't really understand what is possible because they haven't had their eyes opened to the possibilities in life. They've got such a limited mindset, and I mean, this happens a lot. Like you will speak to them and tell them about how your outlook on the world and how you view things, and they think you're some sort of nutter. Like it's hilarious. Shit wage, sheep mentality. No one cares about their life. Like literally, they work to survive. Like you need to be working to create the future that you want to live, survive. Like man, that is a key thing because people don't really know what they want to do. They never really explore options either, outside of like the general, like I'm gonna be a doctor or whatever. Like they don't really think about much. And one thing I hate about fucking being in this shit job shit is fuck me. Everyone just cares about everyone else. No one gives a living shite about themselves or how their life is and where they're going. Like they just care about what Cristiano Ronaldo's doing or what fucking Janet's doing and how she's a bitch and whatever. Like who cares, bruv? Like who actually cares? Like you just waffle shit constantly. And yeah, it gets you through the day, but then you just do it again the next, and it's just a never-ending cycle of shit being waffled constantly and constantly. And it's just something that I couldn't deal with. Honestly, that's just it makes you lose brain cells. Your intelligence feels wasted in places like this. It's horrible. Like when I'm in the workplace, I'm in your face about fucking business 24/7. Like people think that I'm a bit nuts, but like a lot of people are starting to change their ways, and I've opened a few people's eyes, but a lot of people just look at me like a nutter, and I just laugh, man. I don't really care. Like you can watch me, man. Just watch me, and in the next year, watch watch the man I become, watch the levels I've reached, and then in the year after that it's just gonna keep going and going and going and going and going. Like there's no stopping me. Trust me on that. So this brings me on to lack of purpose as well. If you don't have a purpose, then it's hard for you to work towards what you want. If you don't really know what you want, if what you want is just a car or something, I mean, fair enough. Everyone wants a nice car, but you need to have real life goals here, like real things to improve yourself, not and the others, the lives around you. Like everything I do, it betters people around me as well. Whether even without the finance, just like the energy that you bring and the positivity. If you can leave your effect off on someone, then it's an amazing thing because they actually go away feeling like they've got something out of the interaction with you, And a lot of the time, people do come back to me and ask me questions about the conversation that we had before, and that's one way that you can know that you've left an effect on someone. But if you don't have a purpose, then it's hard for you to work towards what you want. Like my purpose, I feel at the moment is I need to become the man I want to be, which is what I'm doing by doing everything I'm saying in this video. This is what I do, what I have been doing. I've been doing everything for about a year, like 8 months to a year. And a lot of it I've been doing for about 4 years now. 4 years now. So yeah, this is just what's helping me, right? I'm not telling you this is what you should do or whatever. Like honestly, I don't really give a shit what you think of this video, but this is mainly for me to look back on and say, this is what I told you, this is what I'm doing, and look at me now, sort of thing, you know? Every man needs a purpose, and they need to fulfill the purpose. And once you fulfill your purpose, you get another one. And it just keeps going and going and going until you get a purpose that's so big that you can never fulfill it, but you're always striving for it, you know? And maybe one day you do fulfill it, but on to the next. Take those problems, all those problems that we spoke about a minute ago. I've taken them problems and I use them as fuel. What do? Accept fault. Everything is your fucking fault. If you don't have what you want in your life, it's your fault most of the time. I mean, I've been through a fair load of shit in my life, all right? But I put it all down to me, okay? I've decided to do everything. You know, I've been pretty conscious in my decision making from a young age. Since about 13, 14, I mean, I've been making my own decisions, and a lot of them was good. What I thought was right at the time, probably, to be fair, I would say. I mean, I don't regret nothing I've ever done. So, yeah, but yeah, a lot of decisions I made at the time was what I thought was right, and I didn't really know the possibilities when I was younger. And then as soon as I got a bit older and discovered the possibilities, my new focus now went on to that. But I accepted fault. Right? You got to accept fault, because once you accept fault, then you can actually learn to move on, and you can actually learn to work on these things. Okay, if you have no money, it's your fucking fault. If you're out of shape, it's your fault, man. Like, I was out of shape. It was my fault. I'm still not in the shape I want to be in. It's my fault. Okay? Yeah, I'm working as hard as I can. I can't do as much but it's still my fault. All right? I do in between, whilst I'm trading, whilst I'm doing whatever. If I'm at the desk, every 20 minutes, timer goes off. Boom, 50 push-ups. You just got to keep doing whatever you can do. Just accept fault and then fucking sort it out. Problems. Get pissed off. This is what I do, all right, man? I get fucking pissed, all right? You need to get rolled up. Why don't you have these things? Why? Ask why. Why don't I have money? Why don't I have a house? Why don't I have the car I want? Why don't I have the physique I want? Why do my parents still work? Why all of these things, you know? Get pissed off. Get pissed off and ask why and ask how. This leads on to asking how. And then once you ask how and you discover how, you fucking act. There's no point in getting pissed off and pissing yourself off if you're not going to use that as fuel, okay? Right, the best fuel for me is like getting pissed. Like if I get pissed, I piss myself off, you know. If I'm not working, if I sit down on the sofa for 2 seconds, there's a voice in my head. What the fuck are you doing? Get up, get to the desk, back test, go and back test, go and read the book, go and do something productive. Why are you chilling out? This is just how I think, okay? This is just what I do, and it helps me. It doesn't affect my mental in a bad way. A lot of people might look at it and be like, this guy's nuts, like he's just shouting at himself or whatever, like. But yeah, man, it's like David Goggins chats about all the time, that inner bitch. You got to conquer that inner bitch. You start to reprogram yourself. You've got written down there. You got to start to reprogram yourself. You got to make these things normal, so you don't even have to shout at yourself anymore. You know, I barely even really do it anymore. It's just mainly if I'm If I'm chilling out or whatever, then that's when I'm like, but I like that because then I don't let myself come out of the loop. You know, you need to constantly be in character. You need to constantly be working towards if you don't have what you want, what is the point in sitting around doing fuck all? Like you're just wasting time. You need to just reprogram your mind so that the things that are going to drive you to your success become your habits. You need to make sure that everything you do is in line with your goal. The goal is always the same, but the plan can change. The plan changes for me quite a lot, but the goal is always the same. And everything I do is towards that goal. So, yeah, use the problems as fuel, accept fault, get fucking pissed off, act, rinse, repeat, and reprogram your fucking mind because that's exactly what I've done. That's still what I'm doing. I'm talking to myself, right? I ain't telling you what to do. When I say you, I'm talking to me. I'm looking at myself in the camera right now. I'm talking to me, all right? Get in shape. We spoke about getting in shape, right? We need to get in shape. Being in good shape is key. You get respected more as a man when you walk into a room and someone sees that you're in shape, you instantly get a bit more respect, okay? It's just a little +1 on your character board. You need to be the highest form of yourself. The highest form of yourself isn't some skinny little weasel, and he isn't a fat shit either, okay? He's a fucking jacked monster. That's what you need to be working towards. And to do that, you need the discipline. A lot of people will make excuses, like we spoke about before. You are the problem with your victim mentality. You can make the time. If you can make the time to go out for a fucking drink, then you can make the time to go and do a gym session, right? If you can make the time to fucking beat your meat, you can do 10 fucking push-ups a day, right? Bruv, there is no excuses that you can't just do something, okay? Just do something, all right? I procrastinated on it so long. I put it off for so long, all right? I said, no, I don't need to do that, whatever. I'll just focus on making money. Bruv, you need to just do it because as soon as I started doing it in the gym, my work rate went up, my mentality went up, everything just skyrocketed purely because I was improving myself and I could actually see results, you know, and I was looking at myself and it feels like you're sculpting your character just over a long period of time, you know. And it's just another stat. It's just one stat you need to get up. What's helped me get into shape? Or what is still helping me get into shape? Get friends in shape, all right? Get friends in shape. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is get friends in shape, all right? You need to, for example, good friend of mine, he's a monster, 6'3", beast, natural, same age as me. He knows what he's doing, yeah? As soon as I see him, I said, yeah, this guy's a savage, this guy's an animal, he can help me with the gym, right? He didn't really know what he wanted to do with his life. He's sort of just wondering, yeah? So we exchanged value there and then, all right? He's got something he can help me with, I got something I can help him with, yeah? We're in the gym now. He's teaching me form. He's teaching me which exercises are best for which muscle groups. He's telling me what I should eat. He's telling me all of these things. But what does he not know? He doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. But I fucking do. I know what I want to do. So I didn't tell him you should do this, you should do that. I just literally explained to him my vision and what I want to do. And he was like, safe. Let me jump on board. And bruv, we're best of mates now, you know what I mean? Like we fucking math work together, but that's just one thing that's helped me get into shape. It's helped him get vision and it's just exchanges of value, you know, but he gained instant respect from me for being in shape and I gained respect from him for my vision and for the way I look at life and for other things, you know. But bruv, getting friends in shape has genuinely helped me so much because we all go to the gym together. I go with like four of my mates. We all go do a gym sessions and shit. You know, we hit the sauna and that. Like, bruv, we're on a mission. We're all on a mission. Get ram and get fucking money, bruv. On to getting money, bruv. Learn a high income skill. Right. I've learned a high income skill. My high income skill of choice was Forex. You don't need to choose Forex. You don't need to do anything. I mean, again, what am I saying? You don't need to choose. I'm not even speaking to you, man. You don't even listen to me. But I chose Forex. Online skill is preferably best. That's why I chose Forex. Not one. I will make a video on why I chose Forex. That'll most likely be the next video. But Forex was my choice because it's an online skill. It was best for me because I had little bits of experience. I'd been exposed into that industry. That was sort of the first online industry that I was exposed to, by Ricky and my mentor Zach. Ricky introduced me into the Forex industry. I used to take signals from my mentor Zach, and then probably about 6 months ago now, I started a mentorship with Zach. But for the last 2 years, I've been studying Forex myself and completely failing. In the last 6 months, my Forex game has just completely excelled because of my mentor. This is what you need to do to learn the high income skill. Okay, you need to find someone that is in the position you want to be in, and you need to suck all the fucking information out of them that you can. It's going to cost you money, but that's what you need to do. All right, you need to invest in yourself, and you need to invest in your knowledge. I mean, I've got a couple of things written down here. Just whatever. If you don't know what you want to do, you can maybe look into these things here. I know that high ticket coaching and high ticket sales are a good thing that you can get into. If you already have a good skill, you can get into high ticket coaching and you can teach people, rich people, how you do what you do. High ticket sales, you can find someone that is selling something for an expensive price, sell it for them, get commission. Basic things, but they can make you good money. Forex, again, is what I chose. I will go into why. I'm not going into why now because that's a fucking whole video. But yeah, basically the basis of Forex, why I chose it, is because I was exposed to that industry. I had mentors there. I've now got a solid mentor. But yeah, you just need to find what's best for you. Whatever you want to do, learn it from someone that is in the position that you want to be in. It will cost you money, but that money is worth it because it just like it 10x's your speed. It's like a little kickstart, well, not even a little kickstart, it's a massive kickstart. Like my mentor, I got half a decade of knowledge off of, and what he has provided me with has changed my game completely. So for anyone to say that's not worth it, you're deluded, man. You need to trust yourself as well. Do not listen to what anyone else says around you unless they are in a position that you want to be in. If you look at their life and you say, yeah, okay, right, this guy's okay, yeah, I wouldn't mind living this guy's life. It doesn't even have to think like that, but that's just one example. Then maybe you can take some advice from him. But, bruv, fucking Gaza at your fucking work. He don't know shit, mate, alright? He don't know shit. He drinks his wages in cider, and that's all that fucking he knows, bruv, honestly. So, anyone that's telling you to not fucking go with what you want, trust yourself. But also, don't just be like stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're jumping into something, make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure that you know what you're going to go into is what you want to do. Because especially with Forex, people jump into it thinking they're going to get rich in the next month, get humbled real quick. Then they either get trapped into. Make sure you know what you want to do. Trust yourself. Don't let anyone take you off of your path. It doesn't matter what the fuck anyone else says, right? Next thing that I've been doing for the last 2 years to improve myself is dressing well. I ditched all the tracksuits. I used to be a hooded up tracksuit guy, not anymore. You won't see me in a tracksuit unless I'm at home or in the gym. So yeah, it is normally polos, nice shirts, nice jackets, jeans, nice pair of shoes. Yeah, but it's just nice to be presentable, you know. When I like to dress as the man I want to be perceived as, and that's not a bum, you know. So I'm not going to be wearing bummy shit. Yeah, doesn't necessarily mean you have to buy really expensive shit, you know. Don't be stupid now. Unless you can afford to, then by all means, fella, fucking splash out on yourself, go ball it. But yeah, don't you know this shirt I'm wearing here is River Island, £30 shirt. It's a nice quality shirt, you know. I've got about seven of them, all different colours. I like them. It's comfortable, you know. They do good for me. They look nice. I get complimented in them. Sorted, you know. Not really too expensive. Like it's good. You know, you can dress to impress without spending a shitload of fucking money, but you need to be in shape. Again, this goes back to being in shape. If your clothes don't, I mean, like this shirt fits me pretty decent, but if your clothes don't fit you nice, then they won't look good. It doesn't matter what you're wearing, right? If you're wearing a fucking £500 Moncler t-shirt and you look like a twat in it, what is the point? You know, you just look like a dick. You look like you're trying too hard. So being in shape is a pretty key to how you dress, because when you dress well and you're in shape, you just look like a fucking G. So yeah, that's just how it is. Good accessories. This is what sort of backs up the outfit if you're not going with like all these designer, splashy, wishy-washy brands. Get a good accessories, get a decent watch, you know. This watch isn't too expensive. It's a tag watch, you know. One day we'll be on the Rollies and the APs, boys, but at the moment that's not very sensible to be buying. So we've got a little nice little tag watch. And this is a good accessory, you know. It's a conversation starter. It's not a complete shit watch. It's not a top tier watch, but yeah, like your wallet, belt, bag, and watch. You know, you can get like splash out on them a little bit, because then that can sort of make your outfit pop, or it can make what you're wearing pop a bit. And then, you know, you don't look like you're just wearing cheap stuff. Do you know what I mean? But again, I don't really give a fuck what anyone thinks, so I just wear whatever I want. Again, I'm not telling you what to wear. I'm not telling anyone what to do at all in this video. I'm just saying what I do. This is what I like to do. I'm talking to myself, like I said. Sorted. That's about it. Become financially literate. Now, why do you need to become financially literate? Because most likely, this will solve all your money problems. If you do not understand how money works, then that's a big problem, my friend. I'm not going to get into that because that is a long-winded subject, especially if you don't know. But yeah, you need to become financially literate. There's a few books that can help you with that. I mean, one that I like is How the Rich Get Richer. Great book. But you need to know how money works, what money actually is, and what to do with your money. Because a lot of people just spend their money on shit. You know, they say, "Oh, I live paycheck to paycheck," but brother, what are you buying with that paycheck? You're fucking buying clothes and just bullshit and just wasting your money. Do you know what I mean? If you just saved your money, or saved up to invest in yourself, to learn a high income skill, saved up to just fucking make moves, bruv, then you'd be in a lot better position. You know, I was in a shite position before I was financially literate. And it's funny as well, because once you do become, I mean, I'm not crazily, like, don't get me fucking wrong here, but I know a few things. And when I'm speaking to people, and you know, you're speaking to them about money and whatnot, and they just got a completely backwards outlook on it. And then when you give them your view on things, which is the right view, in my opinion, then again, they think you're nuts, or they think you're fucking talking out your ass. But you know, it's just what people have been programmed to think like. It's hard to break that, man. Don't waste your energy trying to explain to someone that does not understand it, unless you can genuinely see that you're getting through to them. But the people that just like throw it in your face, just fuck them off, literally. Right. The final thing is fall in love with the journey. The game is finding out who you can become. Everything is built in the journey. If you just got given everything tomorrow, your character would not be there. You need to go through all of the hardships and all of the struggles that it takes to become successful, so that when you are successful, you have the journey behind you and the character that has built that man. You can't just fucking expect everything to be handed to you and then just be some G. That's not how fucking life works, my friend. I ask myself every day, how far can I go? How far can I go? And if I don't want to do something, it's not a fucking option, you know? If I don't want to back test for 2 hours, I say, you want to back test fucking 6 hours? No, I don't want to back test 6 hours. We'll fucking back test 2 hours then. Okay, I'll back test 2 hours. How far can I push myself every day to respectful limits? You know, make sure that you get your sleep. I mean, I was not getting good sleep before. My mentor told me get good sleep, so I listened. I got good sleep, and my work rate's gone up. I feel a lot better. I've got more energy. I can concentrate more. Everything's just on the fucking ball because I've got like I was getting like 4 hours sleep, bro. This is like half the sleep that I should have been getting. You know, I was groggy 24/7 and fucking mixed that up with smoking a shitload of weed, and you're fucked, man. But yeah. How far can I go? That's one question I ask all the time. Build that character, bruv. Build that character, because experiences that you have in life, that's what makes you the man that you are. That's what actually makes you able to conversate with people on a real level. In any time of weakness is the time to prove pure strength. So in any adversity, just smash through it, do what you need to do, fall in love with the journey, never stop, never break character, do your thing. Bosh. If you did like it, then appreciate you, bruv. If you didn't, appreciate you still. If you like what I'm saying, then thank you. I'm not in no means telling anyone, like, I'm not in no means trying to sit here and tell anyone what to do with their life, all right? This is purely personal documentation. If it helps someone, that's fucking amazing, but my goal isn't to sit here and preach. My goal is just to explain what I'm doing, get it out there, and then once I reach the heights that I reach, I can look back and say, see, this is what I was doing the whole time. And yeah. And by no means am I saying that I have created this system and this is my way of living. No. I've learned this from great people throughout my life, and also people online. A lot of these principles are instilled in the people that I look up to on a day-to-day basis. That is why I do them. But yeah. Cheers, boys.